Martin. Is there something wrong?
Travis, I've just been mulling something over in my mind, and I can't for the life of me put it into words.
Well, I know that feeling.
Well, words or no words, I'm going to have to get my act together.
Was it anything you want to talk about?
Oh, Travis, I sorely would love to, but it's really something I have to work through myself.
Well, I can understand that, but sometimes when we talk things out, we can see the real issue.
Yes, well, I'm sure you're right, but these are feelings that I have to talk with Joe about.
Sounds important.
Travis, it may very well be the most important talk of my life. Oh, here she is now.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Oh, fine, thank you. You two look so serious. Liza's all right.
Oh, she's fine.
Oh, she's sleeping like a baby.
Good, I won't disturb her then. Would you give her these?
I surely will. She'll be sorry she missed you.
Joanne, you look beautiful.
Well, thank you. You do always think of the right thing to say.
Well, it certainly makes me feel a lot better.
Martin and I were just having a little conversation about how hard it is to put our feelings into words sometimes.
Oh? Now, I can't imagine Martin ever having a problem. You're always so eloquent.
Yes, well, if later on this evening my eloquence seems to escape me, I hope you'll understand. Travis, give our love to Liza, would you?
I surely will.
How would you feel about a walk through the park before we go to the restaurant?
Oh, I love it. It's a gorgeous night. Night, Travis.
Good night, you two, and have fun.
I certainly hope so.
Hello, is this C&P Auto Repair? Yes, I'm calling about Mrs. Wyatt's car. White Mercedes. Wyatt, Stephanie Wyatt. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have called the wrong garage. 7 down, 4 to go.
This is Search for Tomorrow.
Honey, who taught you how to pack a suitcase?
Well, you did.
I did not. You got enough clothes in here to go on a grand tour of Europe. You're only going for a week to visit your grandmother.
I know, but I wasn't sure about what I might want to wear.
What in the world's all that?
Oh, just some stuff.
Well, what kind of stuff?
Just some stuff.
Honey.
Okay, you want to see?
Well, yes, I do.
Okay, here it is. Isn't it great?
Wow. Sort of complicated, isn't it?
Oh, that's okay. Grandma Rainey will help me with it.
Why in the world are you making a man's sweater?
I'm making it for Lee.
Oh, I see.
You know, ever since he helped me get away from those two men, I've been trying to think of a way to say thank you.
Well, I'm sure he's going to think it's a very sweet gesture, dear.
Hope so.
Honey, you wouldn't be developing a slight crush on Lisa and Tell, would you?
Mother, it's not a crush. I do care about him. He was there when I needed him.
Honey, I know, but at your age, an appreciation can sometimes turn into an infatuation.
Well, I'm not infatuated with him.
Darling, I didn't mean to belittle your feelings about him, but I just don't want you to get hurt.
Mother, I love Lee. He would never hurt me.
Honey, are you aware that he's very much in love with Sonny Adamson?
I know. I think he's beginning to care for me.
I know, honey, but maybe not in the right way that you want him to.
That's not true.
Darling, you're growing up awfully fast, and I am so proud of you. Soon now, you'll meet someone your own age, and you will love him, and he'll love you, and you'll feel protected, and then you'll know what I'm talking about.
Mom, I know Lee's a lot older than me. But it doesn't matter. Not now, and especially not in a couple of years. Oh, I know how I feel. I'm in love with Lee Santel. There's nothing you can say that'll change it.
Yes, is this Schmidt's Sports Cars?
Yeah?
I'm calling about Mrs. Wyatt's car.
Yeah, the white Mercedes. Is something wrong with it again so soon?
No. I was wondering, do you know when it's going to to be ready?
Ready? It was ready last week. The new carburetor came through the rush
thank you.
order.
Listen, I must have made a mistake. Thanks a lot. All right, now we're getting somewhere.
Well, I think you were afraid of McKay, but you don't have to worry. You won't be seeing him anymore. You see, he's been removed from the case. He's made a very unfortunate mistake.
Has he hurt my father? What have you done with my father? What have you done? I told you no.
All right,
You must
Brad.
have recorded everything that went on in that room.
Don't you worry.
Our little friend is going to be
We've got
her
the tape
sweet
that counts.
self again.
Now, you tell me what happened when Joanne Vincent and Barney Mitchell paid a visit to Sissy. Anything suspicious go on?
Just a name. She wanted them to find some guy named Ed Perkins.
Ed Perkins. Well, I don't think I know him. But I better look into it. We don't want any surprises now.
Look, Mr. Matthews, I'm getting kind of worried about
There's
this
nothing to
whole...
worry about. McKay wrote a suicide note wherein he confessed to the murder of Bo Mitchell. His wife will probably get that note in the mail today. There's nothing to worry about. The case died along with the murderer. Of course, I'll subpoena that note to prove the dead man guilty. And then, why, then I will make a moving statement to the press, saying something about the corruption in this state. It'll be over. Might even help my political plans.
What about Sissy Mitchell?
Yes. Well, I think I'll pay her one more visit. Tell her the good news. She's a very smart girl. I don't think she'll give us any trouble. You tell her she can expect to see me. And, of course, we'll release Sonny Adamson and get those two lawyers off our back.
I think you're right, Kathy. It just doesn't make any sense that McKay wouldn't leave his wife a suicide note. Now, somebody, Matthews or somebody must have walked in there and pocketed the thing. And that's going to be our only way... Kathy? What's bothering you?
Oh, I'm sorry, David. I'm just so glad that Liza's getting out of the hospital soon. Oh, I pray to God every day that she'd be all right. I guess we're lucky, though. I mean, we could have gotten hurt worse than we were. But I was so foolish at thinking I could do all this on my own.
Stop it. You got nothing to feel guilty about. You didn't know Liza was going to be there.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess I just have to talk about it. Does feel better.
Sure.
Yeah, Irene. Who's here? David. Mrs. McKay's here to see me. My God, David, how can I face after all that's happened?
You can do it.
Irene, could you please show Mrs. McKay in? What am I going to say to her?
Play it by ear. She's come to see you. See what she has to say.
sure you must know what it's been like these last few days for Timmy and me.
Mrs. McKay, I am so sorry.
Please, no, please. Let me finish. This is very difficult. But I want you to know that I don't hold you responsible for what's happened. This came in the mail this morning from my husband. You'll find there's a full confession in there that Don killed Bo Mitchell. I just can't believe it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I know. I know. I am too.
Can we get you anything?
Get you a glass of water, Miss McKay?
No, no. I'm fine. Please, look at the envelope. It's not addressed by Don. It's somebody else's handwriting. And inside, there's something else.
May I open it?
Yes. He hasn't signed it. And at the end there, yeah, on the second page, that's an expression of his. But he hasn't finished it. It's cut off in the middle.
You know how it is with trouble. It never comes alone. He always used to push you.
It always brings along friends.
I think there's a page missing.
I knew that Don would have signed that. And I know there was something else he wanted to tell me.
Has anyone else seen this letter?
No. But a reporter called this morning and asked me if I'd heard from my husband. Before he was dead.
What did you say to him?
Something else showed up. I came here. I thought this would help your client. Should I give it to the district attorney?
Hi. You must be Travis. Liza described you vividly. Oh, listen, I'm very sorry about the flowers, but my baby was sneezing, and Liza thought maybe she had an allergy. So she had them take all the flowers down to the children's ward.
Is Liza all right?
Oh, sure. Well, she wanted to see Samantha. That's my new baby. Well, she went down to the nursery.
Oh, God, the nursery. Look, I've got to go see her. It was nice meeting you.
We'll
So beautiful.
Isn't it? It's almost as beautiful as you are, Joanne.
Now, there you go again. Always finding the right thing to say.
You know, the general used to always say that actions speak louder than words. How many times I heard that?
We all have.
Well, maybe so, but I think the general invented it. And it always made me feel bad because I was all words and no action.
Don't believe that. I think you are the most exciting man I've ever met. Now, does my opinion count for something?
You know, Joanne, you're the only person I know that makes me feel like I can overcome my weaknesses.
Well, you can.
But you know the other side of me. And I'd rather lose you now than think about hurting you someday. I've got too much respect can change with you beside me, Joanne. You make me feel strong. You give my life a meaning that it's never had. I have never committed myself to anyone, Joanne, or anything. I know you must have many questions about me. You can see me as I am. And still accept me.
Mr. Spock?
No. You forgot.
Oh, no. I could never forget you. I guess I'm just carried away with all these new little people in here. See that one?
Yeah.
She belongs to my new roommate, Marilyn.
I just met her.
Oh, isn't she nice?
Well, I guess so. We didn't have much chance to talk. Darling, why is she in your room?
Well, the hospital is closed, and had nurse asked me if I'd mind. I said, of course not. So now I have a roommate. Besides, it's lonely at night in here without you.
Well, I guess I better get a roommate myself, huh?
Don't you dare. Aren't they beautiful? Every one of them a little miracle. And I think that we can have our own. Does Mr. put the bedroom?
Sunday night, join the brightest stars on Broadway as Mary Tyler Moore and Jason Robards co-host the Tony Awards, with scheduled presenters Gilda Radner, Dick Van Dyke, Lynn Redgrave, at 9:30, 8:30 Central and Mountain.